Just hours before recreational marijuana becomes legal in Ohio, state lawmakers passed a bill modifying Issue 2, a bill introduced just days ago that would have eliminated home-grown marijuana, among other things, would now instead make marijuana legal to purchase for recreational use from Ohio's medical marijuana dispensaries as soon as it passes. That move is meant to keep Ohioans from going back to the black market to buy marijuana as soon as it is legal. But Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout tells us that new version isn't going anywhere right now.
Recreational marijuana becomes legal in Ohio in just a few hours. And despite the effort to modify the law, it's going to go into place the same as the voters chose, Issue 2. The state senators and representatives in Ohio have been negotiating on marijuana policy for the past week, trying to get it done before Issue 2 goes into effect Thursday. The Senate passed their bipartisan proposal Wednesday evening.
A way to help Ohioans who voted for this and allow them to have safe, reliable access earlier rather than later.
The Senate's first version faced backlash from the House and the public. It would have reduced how much marijuana you can possess, made it less strong and more expensive. The most controversial aspect, it eliminated the ability to grow marijuana at home. Senate Minority Leader Nikki Antonio says the Republicans worked with her and the rest of the Democrats on a compromise.
And there are some actually exceptional additional elements that we put into the bill.
This version would immediately allow medical dispensaries to sell recreationally. They kept the possession amount the same as Issue 2, but it did reduce the THC levels. The Senate proposal allows for 6 plants per household, and Governor Mike DeWine is also on board with it.
The bill that was just passed out in the Senate committee, while respecting the will of the voters, deals with the practical challenges of implementing its program.
The House decided to not even consider the Senate's proposal or DeWine's pleas for passage. Instead, they adjourned for the week. Republican State Rep Jamie Callender says reducing home grow and THC levels is going against the will of the people. He and other leaders add that it's not fair to raise taxes on the voters.
Issue 2 was unambiguous about 6 and 12. That's not something that we can say, well, there's wiggle room on how we read this.
The House is supporting his proposed bill. It doesn't make major changes, but it does add safeguards, like guidelines on advertising, public smoking bans, and that local governments have more of a say in where tax revenue goes. It also keeps THC levels and 12 plants intact.
The voters have given us their will, and our chamber has acknowledged from the get-go.
The senators were not happy that the House ignored them, but the House says that the voters come first, and they're not going to rush changing this law. At the Columbus Bureau, I'm Morgan Trout reporting.
We did speak with a local dispensary about those potential sudden changes that could be coming down the road. We were told it's ready for an increase of customers if it comes to that. But the most important thing right now is patience until things get figured out in Columbus.
There's also a number of challenges that still exist in this proposal, and so we're hopeful that the legislature can work through those before a final package gets adopted and this goes final. It's not completely just flip a switch and you can walk in the next day, which unfortunately we've had a lot of people show up to our stores and ask if they are able to purchase since they voted for Issue 2 and they heard that it passed. And so we're saying just hang on a little bit. It's coming soon.
News 5 has been following through on the impact of Issue 2 since before the election. We will continue to do so as this law is implemented, potentially changed, both on air and online.